For our breakfast reading, we're reading for our coffee hour for breakfast. We're reading from the little book of mystical secrets of Rumi Shamas Tabriz. Actually, Shamas Tabriz here speaking. A middle-aged man went to the barber shop and asked the barber to separate and cut away his white hairs from the dark to make him look younger.
Many people's intention.
For his new bride, the barber. Goodness. The barber took one look at his beard and saw that there were too many white hairs to accommodate the task. He cut the whole beard off and handed the tufts to the man, saying, "Separate them yourself. I have work to do." Prayer is like a walking cane for the blind. Without it, beneficiaries would never get a scent of the divine. Beneficiaries. Prayer is like a walking cane for the divine. Blind. That's more serious. A follower of the prophet heard him say that it greatly pleased God when he saw his servants praying sincerely every morning for 40 days straight, and that he would reward them with great wisdom, which they could then share with others. The man did as he had understood and prayed for 40 days, but felt no different. He went to the prophet and complained that he was not sensing the same depth of insight as another fellow who had been praying, and as the prophet is never wrong, did he not say that God never gives his subjects a task that they cannot bear? Muhammad said to the man, "To reveal the purity of one's heart, prayer must be performed with utmost sincerity in order to please God, and only God. Prayer is not to be offered out of temptation or to compete with your fellow man, hoping to boast of your newly acquired wisdom as you're trying to do now, imitating the other fellow." It seems that's advice. Shams can be very unusual. I am ecstatic that God has given me a friend such as you. I gift, assuming that's Rumi, I gift my heart to you, whether I'm in this world or the next, whether I'm in the pits of the earth or high aloof in the sky. When you can see me and get to know me, why do you then stubbornly dwell in grief? When joy is at hand, why focus on sorrow? If you are with me, how can you be with yourself? And if you are my friend, why are you friends with yourself? If you are my friend, why are you friends with yourself? Today I heard Sheikh Hamid preaching about faith and atheism. I watched him closely and saw that not in 100 years would he ever know anything about religion or atheism. If he had any wisdom, he would hold his tongue before another sheikh and try to learn something new. He knows what he's already learned quite well, and he can't lose that knowledge, So why not find out if the other person's words might offer something novel, some wisdom that's more complete? It reminds me of the poor dervish who only had a slice of bread, and he hid it in his sleeve, telling himself that he found something better that day. Telling himself that if he found something better that day, he would let the bread fall to the ground and it would be free of him too. Otherwise, while he was still in possession of the one slice, he would hide it well away from strangers' eyes. When a holy person wishes for someone's death, it's not from ill will, but rather he's wishing them death from worldly temptations and their unruly ego.
Don't great too big ones. You should read such love, such a
It's a little too glum, huh?
yeah.
Okay.